Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. This is Mo Money Terry from St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for becoming a subscriber, and my viewers. If you're a viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So help me grow the channel and get this information out because I know a whole lot of people can use this information for Big Three. This is a game changer. All right. So today is October 16th, 2022, and this is my tutorial session. This is how I show everyone how to use the Pick 3 at a glance sheet, okay? And what we do with the Pick 3 at a glance with a home of no tic-tac-toes, no date sums, no root sums, no grids, no flips, and the different multiple 100 rundowns they have out there. Because we take 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown on them. And with those 22 numbers, we have all 1,000 numbers in their different combinations, all at a glance on one sheet of paper, okay? And you can track the numbers down. This system works by the law of average. And what we do is track the numbers down, and as we tracking the numbers down, building a bucket list of numbers to play, when we hit, we know where to get our numbers from at a glance. We don't have to guess. We don't have to do the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the root sums, the grids, the flips. All we have to do is look at the sheet of paper because it does all of that for us because we're looking at the actual 1,000 numbers at one time. Okay, so here we have it here. Today is, like I said, October the 16th. And what we're going to do, I do the number before on evening draw. I do the number that fell the prior day, which was 011. All right. Last time that fell was July the 13th, 2022. I like to let people know how long these numbers take. This one did fall this year in July. All right. It repeated itself. That's why I'm saying it takes these numbers 3 years or 4 years to come out because they repeat too. So that's why you have to track your numbers if you're going to be a better player. If we're going to be better players, okay? Now, what we're going to do is do the 1-1 rundown on the number that came out because this here is a double and it can come 3 different ways as a double. It comes 011, 101, and 110. So what we want to do is find out where this 011 is on the master sheet. And we do the 1-1 rundown. This 1-1 rundown is the only rundown you're going to need with the Pick 3 at a glance system. It's very, very powerful system, okay? A rundown, I mean, very powerful rundown. It's based off the 1-1, which makes this a powerful system. So what we do, we're going to add the 1 to the 0, and we're going to just count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you get to 9, you add that 1, you're going to know it's 10. You don't use the 1. You just use the 0. Same way here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know that's 10. Then you're going to just use the 0 and 1. 1 and 1. When you get the same number at the bottom and the top, you're done. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 and 1. Can't get no simpler than that. Simple math. I like it simple. I use the KISS effect. Keep it super simple. That's me. All right. Because I didn't care for math in school, so I don't know. This was a download from on high to me. Okay. Now, since I found that, I want to find out where this 011 is going to be on the master sheet. So what we have here is the 22 numbers that makes up the 22 columns for the 1,000 numbers. Okay. And the way it works, we got 12 base numbers. These numbers, everything's all in very simple numerical order. And these straights numbers here can come 6 different ways, and it's 12 of them. And they are 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, and 037. These 12 numbers is what we use here, and they're straight. Then we got the doubles, which can come 3 different ways, and they are 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros, 011, 022, 033, 044. Okay? Now, by this pin, you see this 011 is one of the base numbers. It's also one of the numbers that came in exact. So it's in column 7. Column 7, and it's showing exactly the same way, 011. All right? Now if it had came 101, it would still be the same number, base number. So what you would do, well, we were going to go to column 7 on the master sheet and just mark off the base number, knowing that, letting it know that it came in. All right? So we're going to go to column 7 on the doubles. Right here, and bam, at a glance, we know that number came in that month on that column at a glance. It's a base number, but it's still in the same column. All right. Now, this here is a monthly sheet. All right. So, with this monthly sheet, I do an annual sheet. And with the annual sheet, I can check all the numbers. I do it from January up to present. I can check all the numbers on the master sheet, on the annual sheet. This is a monthly sheet, okay? And on this monthly sheet, I can do the same thing, okay? Now, one thing I want to do, I want to explain how we get to 1,000 numbers on this sheet. Right here, you got each column. Now, on each one of these columns is 10 numbers when you do the 1-1 rundown. But with that 1-1 rundown, you're not looking at 10 numbers. You're looking at 60 numbers per column. All right? Because these numbers can come 6 different ways. So you got 12 times 60 gives you your 720 numbers at a glance. All right? Same here on the doubles. They can come 3 different ways. And you got 9 of them. Plus the triples can only come one way. So you got 9 times 30, it's going to give you 270 numbers. So you got the 720 to 270 equals 990. Plus the 10 for the triples give you 1,000 numbers at a glance. This whole sheet at a glance. You can track all your numbers at all times. You always know where your number's at. 1 in 1,000 odds. Ain't going to change. These numbers rotating and changing positions by law of average ain't going to change. That's why it's imperative that you know where their numbers are at and where columns they're coming off of and how long they hit and how long they haven't hit. Okay, so if you take this column here, like I said, you got an annual sheet, yearly sheet, and you got a monthly sheet. And for the monthly sheet, you want to know when you don't check or mark off a column. So let's say we take this 012, and this column you didn't mark anything off of it for the rest. Say the rest. Okay, this is a October or no in November. You don't mark anything off of here. When you hit, you automatically know by law of average you want to take a look at this column to take your numbers off of, and you don't have to guess. And especially if it's been 3 months, you don't have to guess. Because by law average, one of them numbers coming out in one of the 6-way combinations. One of them, you got 60 numbers here that ain't been out in 3 months or 2 months. However long it's been, there's going to be 60 of them that ain't been. So by law average, something's going to come off one of them 60 numbers in one of the combinations. And the beauty of this system with the 1-1 rundown, if we have a number line here, all right, and you're going to hear about mirrors and opposites and sister numbers, okay? I call them the opposite. Say you got 000 to 499, them the top of the 1,000 numbers. And here you got 500 to 999, them the bottom numbers of the 1,000 numbers. And they're just the opposite. 0, opposite 5, 5, opposite 0, 1, opposite 6, 6, opposite 1, 2, opposite 7, 7, opposite 2, 3, opposite 8, 8, opposite 3, 4, opposite 9, 9, opposite 4. If I'm playing 0, 1, 2 as a pick 3 number, and your lottery plays 5, 6, 7, they just played the bottom number of the top number you was playing, the opposite number. If you're playing 7, 8, 9, and the lottery plays 2, 3, 4, they just played the opposite number of the number you was playing, the top number. The thing is about that, if you find a column ain't failed in three months, the first thing you want to look at is for numbers in the opposites that hadn't failed. Say 0, 1, 2 didn't fall, and 6, 7, 8 didn't fall. Them two numbers you definitely want to play, because by the law average, one of those two more than likely gonna come out. Or if you got a column ain't failed in 3 months, and you know that's, what is that, 3 months, 3 times 4, that's 12. That's a third of the year. And believe me, yeah, it can happen like that. Third of the year, a whole column ain't failed. That's why you got to track them numbers. That's why you can't look for numbers to hit the next day. You have to play them till they come, make that money out. When you get your numbers, you play them till they come, then you always know right here where to go get your numbers. Say you got that 0, 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3, and the mirror and the opposite of it, the 5, 6, 7, and 6, 7, 8, and you got 4 of them. Play those 4 numbers, or play the whole column if it's been 90 days for 50 cents when you hit. That's what I do. I play the whole column 90 days, because I'll be hit. You're gonna be hitting when you learn the system like you want to, and check your own numbers in your own states, and track midday to evening, and even from midday, they all rotate different. So you have to have a different setup for each midday or evening, and state to state. You can't all the numbers rotate different. I can't tell you what's playing in Chicago and think it's gonna come to Missouri. I don't know that unless I'm tracking. You only got 1,000 numbers here to track. You can't track 10,000 numbers. But we can do this. We can track these down and play them. And be patient and have a strategy. You can make a strategy with this, because you're looking at actual 1,000 numbers on how to hit them and how to hit them straight. Once you look at the rest of what I have to offer, you'll be able to track the front pairs, the back pairs, the number positioning, the single numbers, all at a glance with my system. If you're a daily player, why wouldn't you? That's all I can say. All right. So this is basically it. That's basically the principle. You're always looking for your cold columns. When you get a column that's 2 or 3 months ain't played, you know where to get your numbers from. And also, as you're marking it off and you see a column that ain't played, and you see that the numbers that haven't played yet, you know to play those numbers. By law average, you're building your bucket list of your numbers that ain't played. And and this is set up for you to hit them big, not to try to win a lot of money each day. Track them down, pick them out, put the money on the right numbers, hit them right. Then you'll be able to pull more numbers out and hit them some more. So that's the master sheet there. Now, one thing I want to give you here now, a reality check. On this reality check, while you is hitting the numbers next day stuff, you got 1,000 numbers. All right, we just showed that. You got 365 days in a year, right? If they played a different number 365 of those days, you still gonna have 635 numbers you ain't gonna touch. You ain't gonna even get to, because you can't play them. Because you still got more than half of the numbers out there. That's why you got to track, so you can see what the number's doing. I'm gonna say again, if you got 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year, and you play a different number every day, you're still gonna have 635 numbers you ain't gonna be able to touch. Get that in your head. Trying to hit the numbers the next day. But I just showed you half of the numbers almost you ain't gonna even get. But more than half, you know. Look, same thing here, another reality check. Say this column here I just showed you. If you took all 10 of these numbers just as they are and played them every day straight, you're going to only get 3 off that column that's going to come just like they are. I'm say again, get it in your head about just hitting these numbers the next day. If you took these columns, this column, played it straight every day for 365 days. On average, at the most, you're going to get only 3 of those numbers straight. This year, the next year, the year after that, the year after that, the year after that. Only three, maybe 4 of these numbers going to come off. Every day if you play it straight for $10 or $5. If you can play 50-cent straights. In some states you can, you can't. You have to play $1 straight. Like I think it's California. So that's the main thing I want you to get in your eyes. Don't be upset about missing your number. If you're playing the right number by law average, your number gonna come. And you'll know why you're playing the number. And you'll know why you missed the number. Because you're gonna be able to look at it and see it. Don't worry about missing a number. I don't worry about missing no numbers. I mean, it could get a little, if I had my eye on something. Only way I miss a number is I fall off it too soon. Because it comes. And I have a better idea of it coming because I'm looking at all 1,000 numbers. Okay, I'm going to show you my other strategy here. That's a simple pick 3 at a glance strategy. It's very easy. No guesswork. All you got to do is just look at it, track it down, and you're good to go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So that's what it's set up for. Keep it super simple. I keep it super simple for everybody. All right. So here we go right here. All right. Strategy number 2. Right here. I track the pairs down. I always know where my pairs at. Say the number came in is 110. All right, on that 110, that's a number that has only 2 different numbers. 2 different numbers. All right, so I'm gonna mark off the 01 and the 11. If 1, 2, 3 come in, it's got 3 different numbers. I'm gonna do the 12, the 13, and the 23. If a triple come in, like triple twos, I'm gonna just mark off the double twos to represent that triple to make sure I take off them double twos. So whatever number pair is left at the end of the month, I carry them over. So when I'm looking for pairs and looking at what to do with my pairs, at a glance, I know where they are and what's failed and what hasn't failed. And by the law average, I know what pairs to start looking at playing. Strategy number 3, I'm looking for code numbers and what positions they didn't fall in. What I did 3 columns, 0 to 9. And like the 011 came in, I'm gonna mark the 0. I'm gonna mark the 0 in the front, and the 1 in the middle, and the 1 in the back. Okay, whatever number comes in, I can mark it off. Whatever number, if it's 2, 3, 4, I can mark it off. If it's 4, 5, 6, whatever number, and so whatever number I don't mark off is a code number. Okay, and I know what position is code in. So if I need to play it, I know where to play it. Like this 1, 2, 3. If I mark off for the whole month and realize 2 didn't fall in the front place, I'm going to make sure I play this 1, 2, 3 as 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1, 3. So if it comes in, more likely, and I'm trying to hit it straight, that 2 going to be on the front end. Okay, same way here. This here is front pair, back pair. Powerful pick 3 at a glance sheet. And what we do, same numbers at the top, same numbers at the bottom. All right? So, what I do is 01 on the top, and then I go to the 11 at the bottom. At a glance, I know where my front pairs and back pairs are always at for the year. That's very powerful. So you know how you're playing. You know how your number. I already know that In Missouri evening draw, 38 pair ain't failed. Well, this is pairs, but I know 38 pair ain't failed in 108 days. You'll see that in my prior video. I know the 38 ain't failed on the back end all year since December of last year. So 38 is my number that I'm rolling with, from 0 to 9 all the way down. 038 all the way to 938 on the back. Okay? Here. Strategy number 5 is a yearly tracking system. Now what I have here, what I did is took the pairs and the opposites. Okay? Took the pairs and the opposites and put them together. I want to know at a glance where my pairs were or my doubles were at a glance and how they stood. And here, the pair 001 is 110. It's 556 and 665. Okay, what happened? I know if the pair here don't come in, if it don't come in, I'm carrying that over to the next year. And if this don't come in, I'm carrying it over to the next year. And if the whole column don't come in, I'm carrying it over to the next year. And if the 005 and 556 don't come in off of this, I'm definitely carrying them because they're the opposite of each other. Each one of these numbers is opposite of each other. And whatever columns, how many left, normally it's 3, maybe 4, don't come in, I'm carrying them over to the next year by law average. One of them numbers is going to come off of here. Okay? If nothing hit that year before. So I always know where I get my pairs from. I don't have to guess where to get my pairs from or pull pairs out the air. Everything at a glance. Everything at a glance. And then here's the board. We got a little more time to go. We got that 068 we hit and that 415 we hit. Okay? But I know that by law average, how my numbers are rolling. Okay? So that's pretty much it for today. And like I say, I welcome all my new subscribers. I appreciate you. We at 852 subscribers. I need y'all's help to get to that 1,000 because I really want to go live so I can go live and help everybody and explain the system in more detail. And we can bang them, y'all. We all just got to track these numbers, track our own numbers and with this sheet. And I'm explaining to you each state, anywhere in the world, I'll be able to explain this sheet in 30 minutes and you'll get it. It's simple. It's really simple. And it makes us all better players. What I look to do is I want to make us better players today than we were yesterday, each day. All right? And the best way for me not to lose is to make sure everybody following me wins. And you got that, my commitment to that. Okay? So play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.